in.
And with gun violence, violent crimes, mass shootings, basically with the state that the world's in right now, it's pretty important to me to have a med kit on me. What's up YouTube? Mountain Song Outdoors here, and today's video is going to be about my med kit, what's in it and why I keep one on me at all times, whether it be in my vehicle, in a pack while I'm hiking, camping, whatever it may be. I always got a med kit with me, and I carry one for many reasons, but first and foremost, the main reason is that I want to be able to sustain myself or sustain another fellow human being to the point to where I can get where I need to be, whether it be a doctor, hospital, urgent care, back home, or whether it might be something as simple as just taking an ibuprofen to get through my day. So without further ado, we'll dive right into it. Alrighty, so I just got set up in a new room here, so don't mind the clutter. But as far as the med kit goes, the pouch itself is a Condor pouch. I believe it's like the Rip Away EMT pouch. It's got an attachment back here to where you can hook it on the headrest of your vehicle, or you can hook it onto some sort of web gear, and you can, you can tear it off if need be and take it to where you're going. But I keep mine in my go bag, so I don't use that feature. But the pack itself is a very pack. It's made with good quality, easy access to get to everything you need. There's a bunch of different pockets and compartments to get to my gear, which is good to have in a med kit because you don't want to sort of open something up and stuff fall all over the place. I like to keep mine nice and organized. That way, if I'm in a stressful situation, which most trauma or injury events are, I know where everything's at and I can get to it. Also, while I'm in the dark, it's quite easy to find things. When muscle memory sort of kicks in, you know where everything's at. Condor, great pouch. Can't go wrong with Condor gear. On the outside, I keep a pair of shears. Always good to keep these handy, whether you got to cut off clothes, cut off pre-existing bandages and stuff like that, to maybe patch something or fix something or change a bandage. It's always good to have a pair of shears, and these are just ones you can get from anywhere. From Walmart, I think I got those, and they work great. I've used them a bunch and they've held up. So pair of shears, can't go wrong. I carry a flashlight with me every day on my person, and there's one in my go bag as well. So no need to have a flashlight in my med kit. I always have one with me, but I threw this in there because if you're ever, trying to do any kind of first aid in the dark, it's never fun. The flashlight's good to keep handy, and spare battery as well. This is just a light I had laying around. Like I said, it's not in my med kit itself. When we open it up, it's sort of split up in between two different sides. I have my day-to-day sort of first aid side, and then I have my trauma side. So day-to-day stuff, I got some antibiotic ointment, I got some alcohol pads, I got some Band-Aids, the good ones, the good cloth ones by the Band-Aid brand, or Johnson & Johnson, whoever the hell makes them. Good cloth Band-Aids, something that's going to hold up. I got 2 packs of these butterfly bandages. If something happens and stitches aren't always around, butterfly bandages are the way to go, in my opinion. What else we got? I got some mucus relief. This stuff I got from Walmart. It's 88 cents for 15 caplets, and it's literally the same ingredient as Mucinex. So for 15 caplets for 88 cents versus Mucinex for $15, I think it is nowadays, something crazy like that. Even the generic store brands, over $10. Can't go wrong. This stuff keeps me going when I have, either the cold or the flu and stuff build up. That's sort of the only thing that seems to work. So I always try to keep some sort of a cough and cold medicine in my med kit. That way, if I'm ever out at work or whatever, forget to bring it with me, I got it. Good old ibuprofen. Can't go wrong. I got a survival blanket, just in case. You never know. Clear eyes. Some eye drops. I work on a farm. I do a lot of carpentry work, tree work, cutting grass, weed whacking, stuff like that. I'm always getting stuff in my eyes, and it's good to have some eye drops there to sort of flush you out. Keep your eyes nice and lubricated. And I got some of these Alkane burn pads. They got aloe in them. It's good if you get burnt. So that's sort of the basics. Stuff I use kind of on the day-to-day. This side is my trauma side. And I just want to say, I'm not a trained medical professional, but I am confident and comfortable enough to where I feel like I could use this equipment on this side to get myself or someone to where, you know, we need to be. So without further ado, I keep 2 Israeli bandages here in this pocket. I keep medical tape because for me at least, whenever I'm doing something with gauze or a wrap, I always go through this stuff like crazy, so I always keep an extra roll in there just in case. Gotta fix in case you gotta fix something or go over something again, it's always good to have more tape. 2 cat tourniquets, pretty self-explanatory. Got some quick clot here. Got some chest seals here. 2 of them, 1 for entry, 1 for exit. And some non-stick pads. So that's it as far as my trauma kit goes. Like I said, I know it's not everything under the sun. I know there's more stuff out there, and you know, everything in here I'm confident and comfortable using, and it's gonna cover a good bit of what might happen, if not everything I might encounter in my lifetime. So that being said, I'm pretty confident in this kit, and this is what I carry on a day-to-day basis. Things might change based on what I'm doing, whether it be hiking, shooting, camping, whatever activity I guess I'm doing. I might change some things around, but for the most part, this is what I'm going to carry. So that's the med kit. And to be honest with you, out of all the gear that I have in my go bag, this is what I use the most. And that's why it sits right on top. Right where I can grab it. I work on a farm. I'm always getting nicked up, dinged up. And it's always good to have a med kit because you never know when an injury is going to happen. It's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. So I like to have everything I feel like I'm going to need to sustain an injury. So on that note, that's going to be a wrap, folks. Thanks so much for watching. Catch up with you next time.